I'm just chilling, dude.
Yo, what is up, guys? We got Evan in here. Today we're going to be cleaning the pistons with this carb cleaner that I got from AutoZone. So we're gonna power wash the block today. I have some paper towels that we're gonna use to get the excess oil out, because I don't want all the oil going into my driveway. So we're gonna power wash the block on the engine stand and soak the pistons in the carb cleaner just as is, and hopefully all the carbon will come off. Alright guys, so we're just cleaning the block just to get the excess oil off with these little shop towels for now, and then we're gonna pressure wash it so it's nice and clean. Now I don't know if this is the proper way to clean it. Probably isn't, but whatever. Gets all the sludge off. Alright, so we just cleaned where the lifters go, and then up here under the valley cover, wiped all that down.
And if you look right here, it's metal.
Yeah, the hole. We cleaned the top where the head would go. Now I'm going to wipe out the cylinder walls, and then we'll be able to flip the block upside down and clean underneath. So I got a majority of the block cleaned on the outside. I did the cylinder walls, I did where the lifters are, and underneath the valley cover. I did a little bit out here, and I also did this side as well, and under here. So now we're going to flip the block over and clean the bottom. Alright, so we got a majority of the block clean. The inside is looking a lot better. Let me focus it. It was very yellowy before, as you can see right there a little bit, but I cleaned a majority of it. The outside is pretty clean. Can't really get in there because it's on the stand, but I'm going to bring the stand out and power wash it with the power washer I have somewhere in this, right there, a little pile. And then I'm going to, while I'm power washing it, I'm going to put piston number 1 inside the berryman carburetor cleaner. I've seen people do this before. They just put the piston in and soak it. Takes all the carbon off the piston. I have to soak it in there for about an hour. It's 8 hours. We'll get it done though, and it won't be an issue. And then I have to take the piston rings off and then clean in between there, get all that, clean all that stuff up. And then we should be golden. Alright, so we're about to put piston number 1 inside of the carburetor cleaner. I have the block all ready to go. I just got to set up the power washer. Alright, so we're going to pop this open and put the number 1 piston in. And now we're going to leave it in there to soak for about an hour. Alright guys, so I got the power washer all set up here. And now we are going to power wash the block. Alright, so it did leave a lot of oil. I didn't expect that because I cleaned it fairly well, but it looks a lot better. But I'm getting soaked. So I'm gonna go change and we can finish this job. Alright guys, so piston number 1 is fully clean. Sorry I didn't show it, I was kind of in a rush. And now we have piston number 2 inside of the carburetor cleaner. And then we just finished power washing the block. We dried it and everything. It's super clean. Oh, look who showed up, Evan. Now we just have to dry this off before it starts surface rusting. But other than that, the block is super clean. So we have piston number, I think it's 4. Yep, 4 inside. We got 3 done. I have to soak them for an hour, so it'll take a little bit of time. We got the engine in here. We dried it off. Everything's cleaned up. And it's looking pretty good. Now I might take the crank to a machine shop just to get cleaned up. I don't know how much that's going to be. I don't know what machine shop to go to, but I think I might. I mean, it doesn't really look that bad, but it could use a cleaning. You know, it won't hurt, just in case. And then we'll be able to put everything back together. So I'm pretty pumped. And now I have to. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, but I have to take out the cam bearings. And I have no idea how to take those out, so I gotta look that up. And then we gotta buy, I'm probably gonna buy new cam bearings and rod bearings for tonight so we can have them, you know, possibly for next week. If you guys want to check the cam lobes out again, they are pretty worn down. But like I said, again, I will not be using that cam. I will be getting a bigger cam. Alright, so I don't really have much to do besides take out those bearings, and I'm not quite sure how to take them out. So I don't really want to mess with them yet. So during the meantime, while the pistons are getting cleaned, I am going to take these coil packs off of the bracket, and I'm going to paint the bracket black. Alright guys, so I got the coil pack bracket off, and the coil packs are free. So now I'm going to clean the bracket up, and I'm probably not going to sand it, so I'm just going to clean it up and then throw maybe 2 coats on just to clean it up a little bit. Alright, so I got coat number 2 on. It's looking pretty good. I have to do the back, so I'm going to wait for that to dry. And I also forgot to tell you guys that I did pick up some headlights. I sold my other ones because I was originally going to do the Kooky front end, but I decided to stick with the Zenkai front end. So I got the corners and the actual headlights, but my plan is to take off the front face of the headlights and get the clear ones, so there's none of these lines in it, because these headlights are almost 25 years old, so they're pretty old, and they look a whole lot better with the clear face on them. So I have 7 pistons already cleaned off, and I have them wrapped up, and then I have the 8th one in the bucket. I'm able to take it out right now, so I'll show you guys what that looks like all cleaned up. Alright, so I have piston number 8. About to take it out from soaking in the carburetor cleaner. So here is the not final product, but it is pretty clean. As you can see, the skirt is pretty clean, but if you look at the top of the piston head, here, I'll try and give you guys good lighting. You focus it. There is a lot of carbon still on top. So what I'm going to do is most likely take some brake cleaner and take a toothbrush to it, or maybe even some steel wool, and see how that turns out. So I'm gonna finish wrapping that one up. So it's like these, so they're protected from any, dirt or anything, dust, anything else like that. So if you guys want, subscribe for more and share the video. Like it if you want. Also comment what you think, how I'm doing on the build, if you like it. So thanks guys.